Hello and welcome back, dear viewers. Today we are diving into one of the most talked about revelations to come out of the Turkish set, an admission so delicate and unexpected that it has sent a ripple of excitement through Turkish entertainment circles and, indeed, across the global fanbase. 1. A confession that stopped reporters in their tracks. It began as a routine press conference arranged by the producers. To celebrate the mid-season ratings surge, cast members filed in, answered predictable questions, and posed for photographs. Then a journalist asked Yağmur, Yüksel, who plays the soulful yet resilient Yüksel, how she would describe her working relationship with her leading man, Barış Baktaş. Instead of the usual polite answer, Yağmur paused, turned toward Barış sitting 2 seats away, and said with a warm, almost shy smile, "Barış told me, more than once, that I am his dream woman. I was surprised at first, but it is the honest truth." Silence. Cameras clicked. PR handlers exchanged frantic looks. By the time the session ended, every outlet from mainstream news to fan blogs had their headline. 2. How We Got Here. A partnership forged in fiction. Turkish is not merely another evening drama. It is a sprawling tale of love, betrayal, and redemption that mirrors, in many ways, the emotional terrain its actors must travel. From the pilot episode, viewers sensed an electricity between Yüksel and Kaan that felt too visceral to be solely scripted. Directors have spoken of scenes that required minimal direction because Yağmur and Barış inhabited their roles with an ease that bordered on telepathy. Their rapport was not cultivated overnight. It grew during grueling 12-hour shooting days, shared coffee breaks on chilly Anatolian mornings, and endless line rehearsals in underlit trailers. Crew members often noted that whenever a scene wrapped, the two would linger in quiet conversation, sometimes about character arcs, sometimes about life beyond the studio gates. 3. The meaning behind Barış's words. Why would a rising star so openly declare such a thing? According to insiders, Barış is not fond of superficial publicity stunts. Colleagues describe him as methodical, almost scholarly about craft, but utterly unguarded when it comes to genuine feeling. Close friends recall that, months earlier, Barış confided he had never met an acting partner who heard the unspoken beats the way Yağmur did. She, in turn, once told a magazine that Barış treats every scene like an act of trust. That mutual respect, nurtured in the crucible of production pressures, appears to have blossomed into something deeper. 4. The private dynamic. Off-camera, their interactions remain low-key. They do not post couple selfies. They do not stage-manage restaurant exits for paparazzi. Yet, witnesses have seen the little things. Barış shielding Yağmur from rain under a single umbrella between takes, or Yağmur waiting patiently after wrap while Barış finished ADR sessions. In the cutthroat world of primetime TV, such gestures speak louder than tabloid soundbites. Though neither actor has formally labeled their relationship, industry observers note that their families have quietly met. Barış's older sister, an interior architect, was spotted having tea with Yağmur and her mother in Stardom, and sources close to the Yüksel household say the actress has been invited to a summer gathering on the Aegean coast, an event typically reserved for serious partners. 5. Cast and crew reactions. Word of the confession spread rapidly across set. Some joked that their already seamless scenes would now glow with unfiltered authenticity. The show's director, praised for his light touch, reportedly told writers to allow room in upcoming scripts for organic pauses, moments where genuine emotion could breathe. Veteran actor Hakan Ergin, who portrays Kaan's father, offered a nuanced perspective in a backstage interview. "You cannot fake real tenderness. When do performers care for each other? The camera becomes a witness, not merely a recorder. 6. Fan response. Hashtags, edits, and letters within hours. Social media erupted. The hashtag Dream Woman Confession topped Turkish Twitter trends for 48 hours and cracked the global top 10. Fan-edited highlight reels flooded TikTok, splicing behind-the-scenes glimpses with slow-motion close-ups of pivotal Eylülkan moments. Perhaps most poignant were the thousands of long-form comments young viewers thanking Yağmur for, proving that softness is strength, or admirers praising Barış for showing modern masculinity without bravado. One fan letter, widely shared, read, "This isn't just romance. It is to artists reminding us that vulnerability is an art form in itself." 7. Commercial implications. Networks quickly grasped the marketing potential. A special Bayram episode trailer was recut to spotlight Eylül and Kaan's evolving arc, punctuated by lingering close-ups that practically crackle with tension. Streaming platforms negotiating international rights accelerated their bidding, citing renewed viewer buzz. Merchandise teams rushed to produce limited edition prints of an iconic still. Yağmur as Eylül in her signature ivory headscarf, gazing over her shoulder as Kaan steps into frame, an image now imbued with real-world subtext. 8. Beyond public fascination. The human edge. Lost in the frenzy is the private courage it takes to speak one's heart on a public stage. Turkish actors often navigate rigid expectations, maintain mystique, protect brand, never overshare. By naming Yağmur his dream woman, Barış effectively risked scrutiny, misinterpretation, even professional fallout. Yet he chose candor. Industry veterans note that such honesty can be a double-edged sword. Audience devotion may soar, but so does the microscope's intensity. For Yağmur, too, the confession imposes a delicate balance, safeguard her personal space while respecting fans who feel newly invested in their journey. 9. What comes next? Production sources hint that upcoming Kenkikileri episodes will explore themes of trust, challenged by external forces, art imitating life, or vice versa. Meanwhile, both actors have remained respectfully silent, allowing the work to speak and the moment to settle. Rumors persist of a joint film offer, an intimate independent picture, helmed by an award-winning female director, tailor-made to showcase their nuanced chemistry. Negotiations remain confidential, but should the project receive a green light, it would mark their first cinematic pairing, elevating their partnership from the living room screen to theaters worldwide. 10. Final thoughts. At its core, this story resonates because it merges universal longing with tangible artistry. Viewers witness a connection forged through shared craft, refined under pressure, and finally acknowledged before microphones. It reminds us that genuine feeling can still surface in a media landscape often dominated by calculated headlines. Whether their relationship evolves into lifelong partnership or remains a luminous chapter of creative camaraderie, Barış, Baktaş, and Yağmur Yüksel have already offered something valuable, an invitation to celebrate authenticity. As the camera rolls and scripts unfold, one hope endures that the honesty they displayed in a single sentence will continue to light their path on screen and beyond. Thank you very much for listening. Remember to subscribe for deeper dives into the stories shaping Turkish entertainment. Until next time, keep celebrating every sincere moment life brings.